This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They are compatible with TCG Live, and you can of course get everything on the website for 5% off using the coupon code ZapdosTCG. This video is also sponsored by Cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can do it as well. And you can use the referral name ZapdosTCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by YourPlaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to, of course, create your own custom playmat. They have, of course, capabilities to ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So definitely check it out. Last but not least is Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. You can of course there's links down below for US and European people, and you can of course get your best quality sleeves available, as well as deck boxes and binders. Thanks so much for sticking around with the commercials. I hope you enjoyed today's upload. If you do, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's get this video going. What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're checking out Darkrai VSTAR once again on the channel because, of course, somebody did really well in an online tournament. We have VMAX from the United States getting 18th place out of 284 players in a big qualifier 6 over at play.limitlesstcg.com. So super cool to see Darkrai in action. And of course, if you are hyped for more uploads, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You're gonna get daily Pokemon TCG content over here that you don't want to be missing out on. And if you like what you see, feel free to slap the hell out of the like button. It is always super effective, and I'm super grateful. So Darkrai VSTAR, it's all about Dark Pulse, slapping 30 damage plus 30 more for every darkness energy attached to all of our Pokemon. You can get energies into play with the Galarian Moltres V with the Dire Flame wings every single turn. You can utilize the Malevolent Charge Moltres to get more energies into play with its ability. You can use Dark Patch. If there's an energy in your discard pile, you can attach it to one of your darkness bench Pokemon. You can even get rid of your darkness energies with the help of Radiant Greninja and the concealed cards. But this is a turbo build, so we're also having some Pokestop and some Trekking Shoes in here to just go turbo with a deck like this. The cool thing I love about this list is that it has Cross Switcher, which means this is going to be your main way to gust around and take prize cards here and there. The cool thing is that with Pokestop you can collect some puzzle pieces along the way, and you have Zinnia, which helps to discard your darkness energies, as well as drawing a whole heap of cards. And with the help of the Star Abyss, you can actually put 2 item cards back from your discard pile. So that could be meaning the Pal Pad if you want to have more supporters. That could be meaning Trekking Shoe if you want to dig a little bit deeper, or more importantly, Dark Patch. So let's see what Darkrai can offer in today's Scarlet and Violet meta. Yeah, Darkrai is of course a very cool Pokemon. People have been loving Darkrai ever since its release in Gen 4. But it hasn't been performing all that well. We had initial hype when Astral Radiance came around to say like, oh, Darkrai, this will be the next big thing. But the cool thing right now is that VMAX still weak to darkness. We have the baby Moltres, which is super great. And there's also Gardevoir being weak to darkness. So Gardevoir EX is of course weak to darkness, and that's going to help us hit for some numbers here and there, hunt after the Gardevoir while setting up some Pokemon here and there. We'll see how it goes. Opponent goes first. I don't have too much like hype for Darkrai initially, but we'll see how it goes. Pretty interesting hand. We have Trekking Shoes. We have Radiant Greninja, so there could definitely be something that we could do here. Radiant Greninja and the active is actually not bad because Lost Boxes can only slap with Cramorant like on the early phase of the game, so we're actually pretty safe on that department. On the other hand, the Lost Box is one of our more difficult matchups. We don't have a lot of hand disruption, so we'll see how it goes. We can attack with Darkrai VSTAR, maybe. Yeah, the VSTAR is actually pretty scary if they're playing the Sky Seal build. We can also attack with one prizers in the form of the Galarian Moltres, and we have the Klara package, so that could be definitely something that could help. Okay, Water Energy going away. They're drawing a couple of cards. We could also get the first turn attack off. Because of the fact we have access to Escape Rope, we have access, if we can get the first turn attack off, that would be actually super huge. Maybe we should go for concealed cards and a bunch of Trekking Shoes on the way. That's actually not bad. If we can get those energies in the discard pile, we might get the first turn attack off. If we have like a Galarian Moltres, we just need to make sure there's a couple of energies in the discard pile, and then we can attack turn 1. Even though we damage ourselves, we're going to be able to get the first attack off, which is always a great thing. Like this attack, this Darkrai deck can attack turn 1 going second. And that's something like specific decks need to be afraid of. Like in this situation, we could technically attack with Galarian Moltres V to slap huge damage. Otherwise, if we want to attack with Darkrai V, we would need to get 2 Dark Patch hits, which is way harder when you think about it. Dark Patch already. Alright. Concealed cards. Let's discard that. We get Switch. Alright. In this situation, I will probably go for Ultra Ball. Get rid of the rope. Get rid of the Zinnia. Already get myself the Galarian Moltres V, because I think it's a reasonable attacker. Even though we damage ourselves, getting an attack off here would be super great. Yeah, sounds about right to me. I'll take this one for now. We can use Trekking Shoes a little bit. Yeah, I would like to put it in hand, so we're gonna give Turbo 2 more Trekking Shoes. There's a Ball Source, don't need it. What do we get? Energy, that's great. Trekking Shoe is an energy. That's hilarious. You want to put it in hand? Hell no. Put that in discard pile. So we get Moltres. We get Dire Flame Wings. Dark Patch attachment. Now we're going to be attacking with Moltres. Turn 1 of the game. There we go. And the good old switcheroo. And a research on top of it. The best thing for us right now. We could slap down Pokestop. We can still set up Darkrai later, right? We can attack with this Moltres once again. We can slap down Pokestop. But the problem with Pokestop is that they can find Mirage Gates and all their good stuff. So I will just simply go for the Aurora Burn. Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. Just an Aurora Burn, first turn of the game, slapping damage on Comfey. I know they could have like maybe a Dragonite KO. But we already KO'd a Comfey. And they currently only have 2 cards in the Lost Zone. So they would need to get to 7. That means they need to play Chloros' Experiment. Maybe some Lost Vacuum shenanigans here and there. I don't even know if it's the turbo build or not. But just as you know, we can also summon this Moltres to be a formidable attacker in combination with Cross Switcher to like KO. So, oh, there's a Lumineon. Huge news. We actually discarded our boss's orders. But we could find with Pokestop our Pal Pad. If Pal Pad is back in the deck, we can then get Boss's orders, Lumineon Boss. This Lumineon is actually pretty great. This is a 2-prize Pokemon liability on the field. If they're not playing Penny, we can target that for 2 prize cards, which is super, super good. I don't know how you feel about Darkrai, but it's a cool Pokemon to be playing around with, that's for sure. And as we see here, the opponent has some doubts with the Chloros Experiment. Might not be the best ones. Escape Rope, yeah, the VIP pass, that's pretty easy. The Escape Rope could trap Galarian, could trap the Radiant Greninja. I like to have Radiant Greninja turn 1. Like, imagine if we had a choice belt. This Galarian Moltres could slap like 220 turn 1. Maybe a second choice belt in here would not be a bad thing. 11 cards in hand. They still have access to like flower selecting and maybe another flower selecting. So they will need to get to 7 in order to utilize Mirage Gate, and they also need to find something like a Dragonite to make sure they can KO the current Galarian Moltres V. If they're not able to do it, we will be ahead in the prize trade, and there's still that Lumineon up on the field, which we can target down with the Cross Switcher as well. I actually forgot about the fact we actually don't need Boss. We actually just need 1 piece of the Cross Switcher, and with Zinnia and Pokestop, we can definitely find that and uptrade here, so we're doing pretty great. I also would like to find a Darkrai V, just for the case that if our Galarian Moltres sees the discard pile, we can easily have another attacker. These are great in the late game, to be honest. Definitely with Klara, to just have 1 prizer. But at this point, it's definitely nice to set ourselves up with a Darkrai V. They also need to find maybe a Cramorant. They're having some doubts here. Yeah, our turn, not even an attack. Wow, that's pretty bad. There's the Darkrai already. So what I'll do here is gonna go for concealed cards. There we go. We got some more. We have the Cross Switchers here, which are very, very great. What I'll be doing, I won't use Lumineon. That's something we're never doing. So Zinnia's Resolve. Let's get rid of Lumineon. Let's get rid of Pokestop. Draw some more cards. Maybe we should have gotten rid of some energies here because we can use Dark Patch, but it's fine. We can get rid of them. with the Radiant Greninja time and time again. So, Dark Patch attachment. Pokestop is still on the table here. But I will just attach here. Yeah, sounds like a plan. We will Cross Switcher Lumineon, just in case they have Penny. We will retreat. There we go. Then Dark Patch onto our Darkrai. Could set up another Darkrai if need be. I don't know if they are having the odds necessary to KO this one. Maybe it's not bad to set up a second one. They could trap it, but we have odds necessary to get rid of it. If we evolve, we can even get items back from our discard pile. We could still go for Pokestop. The Pal Pad is here, so we can technically get back some researches. Or Zinnia's Resolve. At this point, Bulbasaurs are not that interesting, so I'll just use this. I'll get back Research and Zinnia. Yeah, at this point, these are like great cards to pull. So let's put them back in the deck. And swing away with the Aurora Burn once again. Look at that. 2 prize cards with the Moltres. I know we damage ourselves, but it's still alright. It's still alright. Okay, we get that research. There's gonna be way more energies coming into discard pile. Yeah, this is great. We can slap down this Moltres, put 2 energies in play, attachment. So even if they attack with Dragonite at this point, we're still alright. Yeah, the Darkrai is scarier than people give it credit for, right? Turn 1 attack, and if the opponent is not right on top, we can overrun. They can now also attack. I see they're playing Lightning Energies, so that means they might also play Raikou V. We also put down a lot of V Pokemon, so they can also get Galarian Moltres. Actually, Galarian Zapdos into play here could be a nice way to slap 170 for 1 attachment. But since we do have Research in hand, Pokestop, and Radiant Greninja, we can definitely get to the numbers to KO anything in our path, because we can use the V-Star power to get 2 Dark Patches back. And the Dark Patches are, of course, in the discard pile, which is super crazy. Crazy. Okay, Beach Court will allow us to get free retreat with Radiant Greninja, which is actually pretty great. Helps in our favor. Looks like they are not pulling quite well. Maybe there's a couple of things priced. I haven't seen Hisuian Heavy Ball, so also didn't see Cramorant spit on the Galarian Moltres. That would have been huge here to just get 2-shot on the Moltres right now. It looks like a turbo build with vacuums and stuff, but it's not that turbo. We are the only turbo build around. It is Darkrai V-Star. We have that Pokestop, we have energies here. With Pokestop we might actually discard a Darkrai V-Star, but we could also fetch an Ultra Ball. So, yeah, it's looking pretty great. Energy Recycler. Okay, they might also have the Kyogre play, so I'm desperately wanting to evolve both of these Darkrai's. So they have like 270 HP, forcing them to actually spread damage with Sableye on all of these fellas. Then go for the Aqua Storm. Okay, there's Mirage Gate. They could go for... Are they gonna attack with Ninja? It seems like it. We don't have hand disruption, so their hand is actually super huge. Yeah, at this point, they're probably gonna be attacking with this Ninja. So we might just... Yeah, we do have free retreat because of Beach Court, so let's just give them this one. Yeah, Beach Court is in play. They could vacuum the Beach Court though. But there's a vacuum already in the Lost Stone, right? Yeah. What are the odds they have in the second vacuum here? They could, technically. Forcing us to find another switch out. They're gonna go 90-90, right? At this point, it's probably better for us. They haven't taken any prize cards. That's like the funky part. Moonlight Shuriken, probably both Darkrai or like Moltres and the Darkrai. 90 on the Moltres. 90 on the Greninja. We're not playing Collapse, so that's pretty awkward. Okay then. Another Moltres shows up. We're gonna be attaching here. We're gonna be going for Concealed. Nah, I don't wanna go for Concealed cards here. Just gonna slap down this baby Moltres. Get 2 energies onto it. 1, 2. We could slap down the Pokestop, but at this point, I don't see the need for it. They haven't taken any prize cards, right? We can make sure with Pokestop, what could they get, right? They could get another Mirage Gate, they can get Switch Outs. The beach card is also important for us. I'll just research here. There's Darkrai VSTAR. There's a Dark Patch coming. How many energies in our discard pile? Only one. Let's... What? Why is it the opponent's turn? What happened here? Yo, I was just checking my discard pile real quick. I don't understand. We're 3 prize cards ahead, but this does not look good. We definitely should have knocked out this Greninja here. Our turn just skipped without a beat. I would have evolved into another Darkrai VSTAR and would have just slapped for huge damage. I don't know what happened. They could still use Sableye in this instance to take 3 prize cards, which is bad, but then we attack with this Moltres, I suppose. We're still in a great position, to be honest. Maybe it also glitches for the opponent, but as you see, the Darkrai deck is actually pretty fast. Yeah, it's back to me, so nothing happened. I do get that extra card, but that's strange. I'll just instantly retreat, don't do anything, not even play another card, and just go for Dark Pulse. That's what I would initially do when my turn didn't skip. Luckily, the opponent also skipped the turn, so nothing happened here. We're still, yeah, we did get that extra card, but we didn't play it, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, in this situation, they could still trap Darkrai, I suppose. But we can just use the VSTAR to find a switch out, right? That's also a cool thing. With the Darkrai, you can fetch something like Cross Switcher or Escape Rope. So that's always super nice, getting any item. That's also the reason why Pal Pad is so strong. Another unfortunate part about the new rule changes is that you cannot grab Choice Belt anymore. So Choice Belt is no longer an item card, it is now a tool card, which means the Star Abyss cannot fetch a Choice Belt. In the past, it could do that, right now it cannot. It looks like TCG Live is having one of its better moments here, and the opponent probably has already left the building, but we did see the dominant force of the Darkrai here, which is always super important. They now have to promote a Pokemon, and seemingly nothing is happening for the opponent. But we were already so far ahead in the game, we would have got like 4... We already have 4 prize cards here, so... They did slap a little bit of damage. They can now use Sableye, sprinkle Radiant Greninja, sprinkle Galarian Moltres V, and then they are at 3 prize cards remaining. If they then have a Sky Seal Stone and a way to KO the Darkrai, they could technically get there, but... them having the Sky Seal Stone would require something like a Choice Belted Dragonite to come into play. I don't know how many Mirage Gates they have already played. 1. I think there's one in the Lost Zone either as well. No, there's not. It looks like the opponent is like clearly not doing anything anymore. They clearly had it. What's going on? TCG Live, come on, I'm showcasing Darkrai. Don't screw it up. Like, I'm already glad I was able to having that opening scene with turn 1 attack of the Galarian Moltres V. Oh yeah, that's the opponent has already left. So that little bit didn't matter at all, but yeah, Darkrai came out on top, super cool. Even against Lost Box, I think Cramorant was prized or something. We couldn't find initially where things were headed. We also get Evolve 4 Pokemon. Did I actually evolve 4 Pokemon? Yeah, we evolved a couple of them. We evolved into Darkrai VSTAR, and the cool thing is, like, with the rank ladder and stuff, you also get, like, rewards. So if you're playing on TCG Live yourself, you can get some cool rewards, like these coins, which help for cosmetics. Oh, cool, full art research, nice. And having a full art research is always super cool. So let's play another game with Darkrai VSTAR, and hopefully this time around, our turn doesn't randomly skip. Okay, next opponent playing Dragon Sleeves. That means they might play, I would say, Dragonite V. Or maybe Duraludon. We also cannot go first again. I want to be going first so we can evolve into Darkrai VSTAR and slap huge damage turn 2. But we can also still donk if we have a decent hand to go for Galarian Moltres V and its crazy attack. 190, opponent will go first. Does make sense. Most decks in the format wanted to go first. This would have been a great hand if we had a basic Pokemon. They could also still play Regidrago VSTAR. Okay. This is the mulligan, and they are playing Giratina V Star. That could snap us out of existence and lost impact as well. I think this is an unfavorable matchup. Definitely an unfavorable matchup. We also are going second, so oh, triple mulligan. Why? Yeah, definitely taking those. That's definitely gonna help. Definitely against a deck that is not having any hand disruption. These extra cards do help. We're gonna try and go for the Galarian Moltres 190 again. In this situation, how do we do it? Maybe use Nest Ball to get Galarian Moltres out first. Slap down Darkrai. Maybe use Lumineon for... Having a Lumineon in play does suck. Big time. Can we actually use Escape Rope? Do we have Choice Belt? All of these questions need to be answered. Let's go for Nest Ball. Get the Galarian Moltres V from its slumber. I want to see if Choice Belt is in here. Choice Belt is in here, but I need to high roll super crazy. Like Pokéstop can also not fetch Choice Belt any longer. So for Dark Patches though. Alright. What else? We could slap down Lumineon, be as aggressive as possible. Definitely slapping down the Darkrai. Maybe a Trekking Shoe first. Yeah, Trekking Shoe first. It is Darkrai, don't need it. It's a Choice Belt. It is the Choice Belt, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Concealed cards. We get energies. Wow. The opponent's not gonna be happy about that. This over here, we are gonna go for first of all, Dire Flame Wings. There we go. Secondly, we're gonna go for Ultra Ball. Get rid of this. Get rid of... We could Zinnia, but Zinnia's not gonna make a difference here, so let's take these. Ultra Ball. Might as well get another Darkrai out, shall we? Darkrai. There's an energy in the discard pile. Maybe I should have attached it here, to be honest. Yeah, we still need to find... at this point, if we use Lumineon, we don't have the Escape Rope situation, right? Want to lose Luminous Sign? Yes. Would that matter, to be honest? Would that matter? At this point, we need to get a lot of stuff going. Okay, Dark Patch. Over here. We have the attachment. Yeah, it's gonna... If we had like the ideal turn, we would have Escape Rope and KO'd that Giratina. I don't know if they have the Giratina V-Star already. Let's just attach here. Attach Retreat is an option. I'll attach here to put up the pressure, although we don't have to do that right away, right? We can also just attach here and just be done with it. Yeah, sure. We're gonna evolve into the V-Star. Find items we want. We can rope later. Yeah, we would have almost knocked out that Giratina. Yeah, now we need Boss or Cross Switcher, and there's already like one Cross Switcher in there. That means if we evolve into the V-Star, we can Cross Switcher, and then we can research and then KO this Giratina. That would be like superb. Like, how many energies would we technically need to knock out this fella? Let's just calculate 30 damage plus 30 more. So if we have 5, that's 180. We need 7. 7 energies in play is way too much. Please don't evolve this one yet. I will Darkrai V-Star, get Cross Switcher, and what else? Cross Switcher and Trekking Shoe? I don't know. Sableye in the house. Attachment going onto the Giratina. Oh, there's the Giratina V-Star. Now we need way more. That's so annoying. Yo. I would have been so happy to KO that Tina right from the get-go. Ultra Ball. Double switch cards. Finding Cramorant. Yeah, Cramorant's not going to be doing too much against Radiant Greninja. Yeah, we need to take care of this fella, and that's way too many energies. That's like 9, I believe. 9 energies. Can we get there? It's a turbo build, though. So, Dark Patch, I'll evolve here. We could KO this one with... We could still research here first. They clearly only have 2 cards in hand. If it's an energy, they could technically KO us. But then we can try and revenge KO, right? Galarian Moltres, there's still room for that later. I think I'll just go for the big old research. Look at all these energies, that's crazy. Concealed cards. Dark Patch, that's nice. Trekking Shoe. It's a research. Yeah, don't need a research anymore. We also have Klara, which helps. Darkrai VSTAR number 2. Next up, we have Dire Flame Wings action or Dark Patch. Going to be attaching here. Let's see here. Attach Retreat. We still need to use Star Abyss to get that Greninja out of the active. Is it Cross Switcher a nice option? 110, maybe a Comfey. This one, this one. These are nice cards. Two cards in hand. If they don't have an energy, that would be like super crazy good. Can we get to like some crazy numbers here? I'll attach here. I'll absorb the Dire Flame Wings. Right now we are at a crazy amount of numbers. We also can use Radiant Greninja one more time. Cross Switcher. The Tina, can we KO it? With double Dark Patch and Dire Flame Wings and attachments and the Zinnia's Resolve? Maybe. I'll just try KO this one. We're only going to be losing 2 energies. That's fine. We can still Dark Patch and attachment. So Dark Pulse and see where we go. I really want to KO the Giratina later. If it uses Lost Impact, it's going to be super sad. Another energy. Zinnia's Resolve, Dark Patch, Galarian Moltres, and then maybe... You can also use this one, Dire Flame Wings, to get 2 energies into play instantly. They have Klora's Experiment. I predict our fella getting knocked out. Maybe we should have gusted up something else. Also, Darkrai, our second copy, is in the discard pile here. Mirage Gate. They have access to 7 cards in the Lost Zone. They're building up the V-Star, alright. Bam! Lost Impact. Well, that is scary. We do have double Dark Patch. And Attachment of Turn. And the Dire Flame Wings. I don't think that's enough, no. I don't think that is enough. Oh boy. More energies are coming. Zinnia's Resolve. Do we use Zinnia's Resolve first? I think I'll go for concealed cards first. Look at that. Dark Patch. Dark Patch. That's 5 energies. 6 energies. 7. 8 energies. 8 energies. We're getting closer. Still have Klara. Klara could get another Moltres in there, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is enough, right? Retreat. Klara. Darkrai VSTAR. Do we still have... We don't have another Darkrai. We don't have another Darkrai, but that's fine. There you go. Dark Pulse! Yo, this Darkrai on steroids. 330 damage, not an issue for us. Look at that go. Look at that go. That is very remarkable. Yo! Yo, I just think they can still stabilize Sprinkle and we have that Lumineon up on board, but this does showcase that it has untapped potential. And now we also have those Moltres in the back waiting, which are able to slap huge damage as well. If we want, we can still manual retreats. I don't know if we still have our Bossel's orders left. We still have our Pal Pad left, right? My turn? What? They're just spitting around? Sure. Zinnia's Resolve. Sure. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Draw a whole heap of cards. Where's the Pal Pad? We have the Dark Patch here as well. Trekking Shoe. Pokestop. Nope. I'm not gonna help them. Cross Switcher. Yo, we have Dark Patch. Later. We can Dark Patch later, but we definitely need like something like a Balsa's Orders at one point. Let's get rid of this. More energies, sure. Attachment here. Yo, let's go for... We still have one Dark Patch remaining, so I won't over-attach there. 360 damage. Let's go! 360. Where's the Pal Pad, man? There is the Pal Pad, so that Pal Pad can require us with Balsa's Orders. We have draw power in the form of Greninja. So if they slap down a Tina, they're done for, right? That's what it typically... Oh, Lumineon? Do we still have a Cross Switcher left? I don't think so. Yeah, triple Cross Switcher down to discard Pal. It's gonna have to be Pal Pad into Boss. We still have lots of options in order to do that. They still need to take 4 prize cards. Like, Darkrai slapping for 300 bazillion damage. Yo, have you ever seen anything like it? Like that turn with the double Malevolent charge was kind of unreal. Very satisfying, but kind of oh, 3 Mirage Gates in the Lost Zone. How are they able to set up a Mirage Gate in the discard pile? Oh, this is going to be sweet. Like, yeah, that's 3 Mirage Gate in that Lost Zone. Spit. They keep on spitting. Come on, Pal Pad. Pal Pad, getting ourselves the Boss's Orders. Let's go. Trekking Shoe. No, don't need Ultra Ball. Pokestop cannot get us what we want. But this concealed cards can. There's the boss. Boss's Orders. We're taking down the Tina, man. Attachment here. And Dark Patch there. How much damage are we able to do? How much? Let's go. Dire Flame Wings. Darkrai Annihilate. 450 damage. Let's go. Okay. That was, I don't know. We still have an energy left. And imagine there's a choice belt on the Darkrai. How far can we go? Well, this was super satisfying. Hopefully you guys are enjoying and appreciating the content we're pushing out every single day, but this Darkrai deck is really something else, alright? Let's try out one more battle with the Darkrai VSTAR. Like 450 damage. Like, for real. I love the way you could also dig with Pokestop and Trekking Shoes. That does help to make sure you can find what you need. Like, Pal Pad is a super important card, I have noticed. For real, 450 damage. Okay, next opponent of the day. It is a heads. Can we finally go first? Nope. It's still the plan to just slap people around with the Galarian Moltres V. If your hand allows it. Miraidon? Is it Miraidon? Miraidon is actually pretty scary, seeing as they're typically faster than us with getting energies up on the board. Luckily, we do start with a 1-prize Pokemon Greninja. Seems like we start with Greninja all the time. It doesn't happen all the time, but it is here. What I would do is like... Okay, it's Dialga. Dialga can also get a lot of energies into play very quickly. 8 cards in hand. Lumineon, turn 1. Why would you do Lumineon turn 1? Maybe they don't want to get donked. Yeah, they don't want to get donked. They think maybe we're playing Lost Box. So that could be Adamant. Okay. If that's all they have, they're gonna get slapped. Okay, they have Zamazenta as well. So I would have definitely waited with the Lumineon. Imagine us playing Judge right now. Their hand becomes like terrible. Okay, here comes Darkrai. Let's go. Nest Ball getting that Galarian Moltres V out of the bunch. How many? 1 boss, 4 Cross Switcher, 4 Dark Patches. That's the lot. 13 energies, sure. We have all the energies we need. Concealed cards. Okay, Escape Rope and Choice Belt. It seems like they really want us to attack Pokemon on the bench. But I want to attack Pokemon up front. So I will use the... I want to wait with the Dire Flame Wings, right? Choice Belts could hit for bigger numbers. Okay, Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of this. Escape Rope's probably not what I'll be doing here. Yeah, but the bad thing about the situation, let us be honest. Yeah, that's a bad thing. I'll take the Darkrai VSTAR so we can fetch some cards from the discard again. Like, this is bad. I should have realized that my Lumineon is priced. Yeah, with Lumineon being priced, it's gonna be way harder. We're gonna go for Adamant, get some stuff going. Yeah, that's pretty scary. We might draw into a Pokemon though. I should have waited with the energy. Yeah, now we have like nothing in hand. I was so like, I should have checked Lumineon. I would have used Lumineon Research here, to be honest. But they don't have a lot of things either, so... They have Adamant, I suppose. Yeah, Adamant can get them... Nest Ball. They can get any two cards, right? So I would say Dialga V. We can still use Ultra Ball. Nah, this is a scary situation. Dialga's already up front. We would have been way faster. There's Rotom V. Are they just gonna draw cards? There's a lot of 2 prizers on the field though. I love that. How do we draw ourselves out of this situation? We need to top deck like Research or Zinnia or Energy. Or there's a rare candy. Magnezone in the house already. They could use the ability, attach some energies, and then go for Rotom. They did give up on a 1 prize Pokemon here on the Zamazenta. Like, for real, why didn't I see that Lumineon is priced? That's like rookie mistakes. Insta charge. And now up to me. Come on. It is Pokestop. Can Pokestop draw us out of this situation? Probably not. Pokestop. Trekking Shoes. Research is gone, sad. Okay. Dire Flame Wings. We do have the Darkrai VSTAR. Darkrai VSTAR can get back like Ultra Ball and Nest Ball, so still not what you want to see. We do have Pal Pad getting back the Research. It's probably not a bad idea. Yeah. We can get the Pal Pad back as well, so let's just end the turn and be hopeful. Be hopeful we can attack with Moltres first and set up enough energies to KO the Dialga later. But they have so much time to set up the Dialga, that is concerning. Imagine them using Pokestop. They can discard a lot of their energies. What is the correct sequencing for the opponent? Using Magnezone first and then Pokestop? Cool thing is we didn't KO anything, so they would need to like retreat and then start swing with Dialga. But then they're wide open with Dialga. Interesting. Pokestop. They get Ultra Ball. And they discard Energy and Drapion. That's actually a reasonable Pokestop. They did give up on 1 energy though. Already 4 energies in the discard pile. But now they can find Dialga VSTAR. We need to go for 2/2/2. Magnezone EX goes down the discard pile. Cool looking card though from Scarlet and Violet. There's the Dialga. Are they continuing drawing cards? Giga Magnet. That Dialga is looking scary, man. Need to set up a second Darkrai, I suppose. Only 1 energy. Well, that's super bad. It could retreat and not even KO us. That's good. So keep drawing cards with Rotom. Hopefully they're all energies. Insta charge. That Rotom is doing a lot of work these days. Energy. Hello. Hallelujah. We are hopefully saved. Okay, we can get an attack off. That's nice at least. Okay. Yes, let us Ultra Ball this away, this away. Find another Darkrai. Pokestop party, let's go. Come on, Trekking Shoes. I know you're in there. 1 Cross Switcher. Oh, we discard Research again. That's so sad. Cross Switcher is great though. No Dark Patches anywhere. How about it? Switch. Dire Flame Wings. And yeah, that's about it, I suppose. We take the first prize card, but at what cost? We discarded another Research. Malevolent Charge Moltres. That's not gonna be doing anything. Yo. Where's the supporters? Where's the Trekking Shoes? Giga Magnet. Please, no energies. If they have like Chronostar, we're pretty much done for. Only 1, yeah. The cool thing is at least that they have like lots of energies in the discard pile, like 6 of them. So that's good news. With 3 energies, they're slapping 160, which is not enough. It is not enough. But with 160, we do KO ourselves if we want to attack with Moltres. We have the Pal Pad, which we can cycle back with the Darkrai VSTAR. We still have Star Abyss. We have Cross Switcher, which would be an ideal card to take care of something like the Rotom. Already taken another 2 prize cards, or maybe even take down the Magnezone, the heart and soul of the deck. Come on. Dark Patch in the house. Pokestop. Come on, get us there. Over the edge. Cross Switcher? And 2 energies. That's the perfect way to go about this. Let's see here. We can Cross Switcher. But if we Cross Switcher, we cannot finish it off. So, we can currently Dark Patch on Darkrai. Dark Patch. Here. I think I know what to do here. Star Abyss. Let's go for Dark Patch and maybe a switch out. Dark Patch. We can definitely take down this Magnezone. How much damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then this Dialga won't cause a problem anymore. Okay. Cool. More energies in the discard pile. I don't know if we should overcharge here. But maybe it's better. Maybe we can gust up the Dialga there on the bench as well. 210 is getting pretty scary. And they won't be able to utilize Star Chronos. Because there's no Magnezone, they only have 3 energies, so... And where are our supporters? Where the hell are our supporters? You could technically set up another Magnemite. Metal Blast is not gonna KO us, which is super cool. There's Torton. Oh yeah, Torton Rare Candy evolved out would be so crazy. Lumineon. I could see Lumineon turning into a Magnemite, but not Rare Candy Magnezone instantly, right? How many rare candies in here? Only 1. How many Mega Zones in here? 2. There's the EX and there is the one that charges the energies, right? Metal Blast. Okay, we survived. Next turn, they are, of course, utilizing Star Chronos. That is the scary part. Research! Just in time. Just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time, we come with Professor's Research. Let's go. Pokestop first. Pew pew. We got a Dark Patch and an energy into this Pal. That's crazy. Attachment here. Okay. Should have we attached? Moltres could have helped us out as well, right? That would have been way better, to be honest. Alright, it is what it is. Another Moltres? Why the hell not, right? Trekking Shoe. I'll take the energy, because look at this. The level of charge Moltres is too great for the world. There we go. And attachment here. I could have even drawn further. But we're already slapping 360 damage. I know. I'll slap down another one of these fellas. Let's go. Dark Pulse. 360 damage. Goodbye, Dialga. It was nice knowing you. It was definitely nice knowing you. So two. I don't know what's going on, but this deck is clearly doing a lot of crazy things. 360 damage. Our last damage output was 450. Like, for real. Which deck can push up that damage output? Imagine the Magnezone EX would be super huge here, by the way, in this matchup. Could slap for like bazillion damage, 50 times the energies we have. That's 500 damage. What can they do? The Darkrai is here. We can still Ultra Ball into another Darkrai V-Star and then swing for enough damage. We even have Lumineon, right? Lumineon boss. Is the boss in the discard pile? No, it is not. Let's go. Adaman. There's the Dialga. It is here to show everybody. Pokestop. They get Battle VIP Pass and they discard Magnemite. Yowza. Yeah, they would need to get that Dialga out of the active, or they could just... yeah, that's what I see. They conceded. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of the Darkrai V-Star deck. If you did, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. If you want to see any more cool decks, let me know down below in the comments what you want to be seeing up next. And if you, of course, are a fan of the channel, subscribe for more daily Pokemon TCG content. We're very close to hitting 44,000 subscribers. So thank you everybody for watching the channel throughout the years. Go check out the sponsors. PokemonStore.com, the best place for TCG live code cards. You can use the coupon code ZAPDOSTCG for 5% off. If you want to create your own custom unique playmat, you can now do so at yourplaymat.com. Upload your favorite wallpaper or design, and there's a link down below which offers 10% off. So if you want to create that playmat, do it today and make something beautiful for the rest of the season. Also, go check out Dragon Shield. They have the best brand. Actually, they are the best brand to protect your their cards. You have sleeves, binders, deck boxes, you name it. Links down below for people from the US and Europe. And then for European players only, there's cardmarket.com, a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZAPDOSTCG to help support the channel. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace.